What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Man, first off, I want to apologize to everybody because when I was doing these lives the other day, the last two lives I did, I didn't know that my mic wasn't catching my sound. It was my computer, so it sounded like I was in water and shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, if anybody that tunes into Carbonation and the whole Velvet debacle and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? You kind of heard about Olmek and Velvet splitting up or whatever. I guess Velvet then friend zone this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Velvet then friend zone this dude. You know what I'm saying? And I just gotta say, y'all know I don't really even touch on this stuff. Y'all know I don't really waste my time doing Nature Boy videos and stuff. But when something happens that I feel like I got something to say on, y'all know I touch on it. But Olmek a whole simp ass nigga out here, and that's just some real shit. Like you don't too often get to see a simp work in his natural habitat like you did right here. And I mean, I don't mean to clown the dude or nothing like that. I even tried to reach out to him so I can holler at him or whatever. But nigga Velvet then left your ass a couple times and went back to Nature Boy. You know, and people can say what they want about Nature Boy. You know what I'm saying? I hold my own opinion about Nature Boy myself. But shit, I'll be damned if the nigga don't got game, because she damn sure want to go right back to the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Olmek take her back, like fellas. How many of y'all gonna take a female back? I mean, I understand a female going astray or something. You know, she run off to another man, and then you take her back or whatever when she realized that it wasn't what it was supposed to be or whatever, just because you have a heart or something, right? I understand that. You know what I mean? Which I'll never do it anyway. But at the same time, I can understand that more than I can understand her having a whole baby on this dude, and you still taking her back and getting in the baby's life like you about to be stepdad, and she even was like, you already got a father and all that. How y'all go from that to talking about being married and all that to her friend zoning you? That's that shit that I be talking about. That's why I don't jump on these stories and shit like that at all. I'll get in other people's comments and make my comment and all that. I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? But if anybody knows and anybody been paying attention, I've been in the comments saying, I don't trust Velvet. Velvet on some other shit. She a narcissist too. Shit, she worse than Nature Boy, truth be told. You know what I mean? And in some aspects, I feel like all this shit is one big ass game. Like I said before, I said, I think Pops, Olmek, Velvet, Nature Boy, everybody in on some money shit. Because I mean, you think about it, nigga, we watch reality TV shows do this shit every day, all day. We tune in to Love and Hip Hop. And it's supposed to be their real lives, but we all know it's scripted. They even will say it's scripted, but we look at it like it's their real lives. So when we see somebody doing it and it's not from no major publication or something like that, it can't be all scripted. You know what I mean? All this shit is scripted right here, man. I'm starting to think that some of the channels that are supposedly supposed to be exposing carbonation and all that type of stuff, I'm starting to think they under the hand too. You know, there's got to be a few channels out there that's meant to do that, because even bad publicity, well, even not even bad publicity, shit, bad publicity is good publicity today. That's what gets you ratings. That's what gets you views. So why wouldn't they all be in on it and playing everybody for fools? And I'm not saying scam anybody for money, because I don't believe anybody on here is scamming anybody for money if grown-ups that have the money decide to send their money. That's not scamming. That's people. You can say people are stupid for doing it, but I won't say it's scamming, because people got the right to send their money and do whatever they want with their money. And I can't tell nobody how to rock with that. What's up, Ms. Vernell? Oh, you just got back from Vegas? That's what's up, man. How y'all? Anybody that's paying attention, because I know everybody don't watch the Nature Boy shit. You know what I'm saying? But anybody that's paying attention, how do y'all feel about Olmek? You know what I mean? Because that's my focus. I don't care about Nature Boy. I knew Velvet and Nature Boy. I already knew they had their little connection or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because she was pushing for the nigga when he went to jail. You don't do the shit you did for him when he went to jail and then just up and go and move on with your life. All this shit is bullshit. All this shit is scam, even from the paintings and everything. All this shit. Well, let me take that back. Like I said, I'm not going to say any scams. I'm just going to say we look into it more than we need to look into it. Like we focus in on it and everybody get wrapped up in this shit. You got, things that are supposed to be bringing our people together. Now you got a whole bunch of our people fighting on YouTube over this shit. This is where it started because everybody was making channels and everybody was going together. But, when you get us all together, everybody want to be the main alpha. So we can't work together to do nothing. Everybody starts breaking up into pieces. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, come on, man. We the ones being played for fools. Motherfucker asks for $20,000, he get $20,000. Just like that. It's not a scam because the people that sent him the money, come on, man, that's they bread. That's they bread, man, for real. Yeah, for real. Soapbox, you know what I mean? Olmek, if you never seen a simp in action, if you never got to see a simp in his natural habitat, you got to see it with Olmek. And that's some real shit. And I hate to be like that, you know what I mean? But I said you was a simp nigga when you took her back. You should have said, man, fuck that. I ain't being a part of that. You should have kept living your best life. You should have kept pushing on. But once you took her back, people called me stupid and shit and said I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about because I said, man, this some weak ass shit. Olmek weak for taking her back. This bitch come back with a whole baby, man. You know what I'm saying? With a whole baby. And then it turns out that, wow, Nature Boy was right again. Nature Boy was right again because this nigga sat here and niggas clowned him and shit and nigga Velvet gone and shit. He's sitting there telling motherfuckers, oh, she still love me. Y'all don't understand. She putting on a show. And if you watch the video, she knew when he was in the chat, you could see her blushing and shit. You know what I mean? But I think all this shit is like soap opera shit. And truth be told, is hella good television. You know what I'm saying? Let me post some of y'all shit up here. Yeah, TV is the devil's eye. You know what I mean? TV is the devil's eye, Eva. But fuck TV being the devil's eye, man. Shit, Olmek a whole simp out here. Fuck that. Olmek a whole simp out this motherfucker, man. And then she friend zone this nigga. Like, you shouldn't have never took her back, nigga. You ain't, come on, man. Leave that shit be. Then you up there talking about marrying this bitch. You all fluttered and in love and shit. And she just playing with this nigga. And like, you know what I'm saying? When it first happened, nigga, you want to keep putting yourself through that shit? Come on, more. You know what I'm saying? Come on, G. Carry yourself. Have more dignity in yourself, G. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going against women or nothing like that. But women that do certain shit like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. Not even women that do certain shit like this. Men that take women back doing certain shit like this. Come on, man. What part of the game is this? You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. Oh, we on a higher frequency and all this shit, man. Fuck all that. Because we sitting over here watching everything that's going on and we act like we can't see this shit. I mean, look over there. Look at your boy, what's the Aries dude? Goku and his girl. Come on, man. These is ordinary people. These is ordinary motherfuckers with ordinary Babylonian emotions. You know what I mean? They want to escape Babylon, but you can't escape that shit, man. If you still use your social security card, you talk about y'all still got lawyers and shit, you still Babylon. You understand what I'm saying? So as far as I'm concerned, man, take Velvet ass back over there. Olmek, you shouldn't have never fucked with her after she fucked with Nature Boy anyway. You know what I mean? Because shit, we talk all this shit about disease and all that shit, but ain't no, come on, man. This nigga got game. If motherfuckers are saying he got a disease and he still keep getting females up over there, and every female that come up over there, he lay pipe into him. The hell this nigga got? What the fuck this nigga got? One of them damn pearls in his dick? You know, where they put the little porcelain little piece of domino in you? Well, if you ain't never been to prison or whatever, you probably don't know about it, but that should be ruining snatches. Real shit. Not to be so vulgar with my language, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'm sorry. I'm not too quick to get out there and call people bitches or hoes or simps or anything like that. But Olmek, you a whole simp out here, G. You was a whole simp out this motherfucker. And you did it like, come on, man. You got played between the sides, G. Not only by Nature Boy and Velvet, but by the supporters that you thought was supporting y'all. Nigga, they was supporting Velvet. Then they was supporting you when you was around or whatever. But now them same supporters saying, oh, this simp ass nigga should have never took her back. Nigga, including myself. Only difference is, nigga, I didn't support you. I support you, Olmek. I support anything that you was doing, your art and all that stuff. I didn't support you going back to no woman like this, because these the type of women right here that we talk about, and everybody want to stop us from talking about women like this, because women want to equate themselves to being all women when it's not all women. Just like there's bitches, there's women and there's bitches, there's niggas and there's men. You understand what I'm saying? There's niggas and there's black folk. Y'all understand the difference. You understand what I'm saying? So when you went back, running back to this woman with that big smile on your face, like, I got my baby back, I got my boo-boo back, man, shut that shit up, little nigga. Shut that dumb shit up, simp ass nigga. Carry yourself a little bit better for men. You made men look like whole simps out here, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you got to hold yourself better, just like black folks got to hold ourselves better. Come on, man, that shit, that type of shit is showing weakness for black men. So y'all tell me what the fuck the narrative is. That's why I don't do shit on this shit, because I won't be a part of helping steer no fucking narratives. That's why I won't go eat the chicken sandwich either. You know what I mean? I don't care if I want it or don't want it, nigga. I won't be fucking with it. You got me twisted. I will not be a part of anything that tear any of our people down. I will not do it. And if you catch me doing it, let me know so I can correct it. But you got females like this, narcissistic women that we refuse to pay attention to. We refuse to pay attention to. And exactly, Eva, these beta males, that's what they prey on. The music industry, matter of fact, the industry period, they prey on these beta males that can come out here and put on a front, perpetrate a fraud. You understand what I'm saying? Most of these niggas out here frauding that's in the limelight, and we all paying attention to it. You know what I mean? Now you got some of them that just know how to hold that. You got some beta males that can hold an alpha character. You know what I'm saying? Like a nature boy, Goku and shit like that. We've definitely seen how much beta male these niggas really is. You know what I mean? Only beta males get up there and get the and doing all that dumb shit like Nature Boy do. You know what I'm saying? Mocking motherfuckers and making whole videos talking about a motherfucking shit. Man, who gives a fuck? Like I told y'all, motherfuckers has made videos on me before. Did y'all see a video back at anybody? Did y'all even see me and Hassan Campbell go back and forth? I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. I hold myself as an alpha male. An alpha male, man, you know what I'm saying? Anything that's not encouraging an alpha male is beneath him. You understand what I'm saying? So any female that's acting like Velvet, doing dumb shit like that, nigga, we sitting here, nigga, in carbonation when we first come, and you sitting up in here telling me how you feeling this nigga right next to me like it's cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bitch, you beneath me. And he should have held himself at a higher standard like that. She was beneath you, homie. You need a woman, because a woman can stand by your side. You know what I'm saying? A woman can stand right by your side and hold you at an equal stance where you guys can grow. But she come back with a whole baby. Well, she might be his equal, but she can't be your equal. How do you think you gonna step in and word? Like, nigga, the baby look just like him. Come on, G. What part of the game is that? What part of the game is that? Where you simp so hard like that to where, nigga, it's not even that long ago since you was there. And the shit happened over there in front of everybody, in front of everybody's eyes. Did you think you was getting a grand prize? Did you think a grand prize was coming? Because Velvet came back to you? You felt like, yeah, she came back to me. Come on, my nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck. There ain't that much sympathy in the world, G. I would have friend zoned her from the beginning and just been right there for her. But once again, you out here looking like a whole ass nigga now. And y'all know I don't normally even talk like this. You know what I mean? But I had to get in on this shit, man, because when it threatens my kind as an alpha male, now you out of line. Like you can't go out trying to bang nobody's set and you're not from the set. People gonna come holler at you, even if nobody's coming at them about it. It's the fact of how you representing them. And as a man, you're representing me wrong right here, homie. You're representing me wrong. I can't speak for other men, but you represent my people, my kind wrong. The male species, you represented us wrong right here. You know what I mean? And I let it play out. I let it do what it did because y'all know I don't be all, you know what I mean? I don't be all into this shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I do feel bad for Olmek too, because, but I don't feel bad because she dissed him. I feel bad because the nigga wasn't smart enough to not play himself. I feel you though, Petra. I mean, as a woman, yeah, I feel how y'all feel, like y'all feel bad because y'all understand it on a woman tip a little bit better than I do. So I'm only coming from a man's point of view. So I am being kind of biased on Olmek, no doubt. But I'm giving him the lashing that a man should give him because that's some weak ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Eva said, I see men every day with ankle bracelets on. Okay, what the hell is up with ankle bracelets on men? Huh? I don't know. I don't know. I don't be looking at men's. I don't be looking at no men's ankles. You know what I mean? So I didn't notice that any men was wearing ankle bracelets. I seen like little roster bracelets and shit on their ankles and shit. But truth be told, this the era of the soft of the beta males. The beta males is the new alpha. Alpha males is the old heads now, I guess. Even if you 20 and you're an alpha male, oh, you old head. For real shit. Shit, I even seen fucking Vic Damone going on a live, and I jumped in there on Instagram, man. And I hardly ever really agree with Vic Damone like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I had to agree with him. You know what I'm saying? On a lot of the shit that he be talking about, like with the Nature Boy shit and all that shit, I have to agree with him. Shit, the nigga got game. Everybody be tuned in. Everybody promotes his shit, even whether they talking shit about him or not. That's still promoting it. You know what I mean? The way that you kill something, if you really want to kill it, is everybody ignore it. You know what I'm saying? But truth be told, I tune in. Shit, it's good television. But I'm looking at it as it's just good television. I don't take none of that. Oh, I'm the Christ and I'm Jesus, the next Jesus, and all these fools fighting and acting stupid like little kids and stuff. And I'm really gonna believe that that's Christ-like. Come on, man. Christ consciousness does not argue or none of that. Yeah, that's a peaceful consciousness. You know what I mean? You would, I don't know. Point blank. We could say what we want about Nature Boy, but shit, the nigga got game. He built his reality. And I don't even agree with it. Well, I don't agree with him saying he Christ and all that. But as far as what they're doing over there, if all of them is grown and there's no underage, there's no pedophilia or nothing going on over there, I don't care what they do over there. I don't care. I watch it just because the shit be entertaining. I watch that like niggas would watch Love and Hip Hop and shit. I just happen to be on YouTube and I'm a YouTuber. So of course I tune in for the shit. But truth be told, I really don't give a fuck what they do over there. You know what I mean? Let's go stop them. Let's put a stop to this. Stop what? I don't care what they're doing. You know what I mean? When it comes down to the teenagers, you know what I'm saying? To the teenagers and the kids, if they're going over there, then that's what the focus should be on. But as far as like Velvet and Nature Boy's relationship and shit like that, and what's going on with Tron and all that, I don't care. I know these motherfuckers is idiots. You know what I'm saying? I know that they're regurgitating old shit that everybody knew. You really want to do something, well, then really bring some new shit to the table that everybody hasn't always heard. You know, you got a motherfucker that's up here that got a whole bunch of yes men around him, and we act like we ain't seen this shit before. Shit. Salute to you for building your own reality. And like he said, ain't nobody got to deal with him because he's not here. You right. We don't have to deal with you because you're not here. You understand what I'm saying? But if the battle of fighting this motherfucker, if we fighting this motherfucker day in and day out, but motherfuckers keep sending this motherfucker thousands of fucking dollars. What, like what the fuck is really going on? You know what I'm saying? I just, what's up, Fundi Fee? Shout out to Fundi Fee, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to Fundi Fee, man, go over there and check her out, man. But I'm just like, I really don't. I really don't care. That's why, like, I see people that report a little something on it, but other people that get in their chats, like for example, like Fundi Fee, she get in her chat, she go do her thing, you know what I'm saying? Whatever she do, she got her following, she got her people that rock with her. You know, there's a few channels that do that. You know what I'm saying? Whether they reporting on Fundi Fee, I'm not Fundi Fee, sorry about that, but whether they're reporting on Nature Boys or Olmecs or Velvets or whatnot or not, they got a following that follows them. Those are your followers, the followers that follow you. No matter what, it don't matter what you're reporting, they supporting you. You understand what I'm saying? But then you got some motherfuckers that's just, I don't know, they're more toxic than help. Some of these motherfuckers more toxic than help. You know what I mean? Like, I want to give y'all a real perspective on Olmek and how I feel about it from a male's point of view. I can't speak on it from a woman's point of view. And I would love for Queen Dice to come in here and speak on it, but she doesn't know the whole nature boy thing. And truth be told, as a man, I won't expose my woman to this type of shit. I'm not in there telling her, man, check out this dude and shit. Why would the fuck would I expose a nigga like this to my woman? Not saying that he could take my woman or anything like that, but why would I expose my woman to shit like this if she didn't pick it up herself? That's just not me. That's what I mean. Olmek, you take a motherfucker all the way over there. Y'all, all these dudes that take their women over here to this dude, you're literally taking your significant other over to something that you're literally bowing down to. Nigga, don't you know women love power? That's one of the main attractions of like my woman to me is my masculinity, is my manhood, is the fact that when she stands with me, she feels safe around any man. She feels safer with me than being around any man. And if that woman feels safer being around another man over you, come on, my nigga, sooner or later, you know what I mean? Like, why would you take your woman to another man like that? I don't get that. Then she leaves you once, I guess, and then Nature Boy made her go back. You know what I'm saying? Well, she's stupid for all that shit too. But Nature Boy makes her go back to you and y'all cool. Then she leaves you again. And then now she comes back. And when she comes back, nigga, she bring a whole baby with her. Beautiful baby, by the way. Even, I mean, shit, if that's the way Nature Boy got to be beautiful, you know what I mean? Well, then that's the way Nature Boy got to be beautiful, because that's a beautiful baby. I don't really care for this nigga though. But that's just real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Fundi Fee said, I advised Olmek to stand down. Like, come on, man, let's get real. I even look. That's why, you know what I mean. I salute my sis Fundi Fee for what she said, and a lot of people didn't even pay attention to it. Fundi Fee made a video when all that shit first kicked off with Olmek and Velvet. She said she ain't buying this shit. She ain't buying the Velvet shit. This whole Olmek and Velvet and all that shit is some bullshit. They have to do better. You understand what I'm saying? I man, yeah, I remember she lost Olmek baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, homie. And like I said, y'all know I don't really jump up on this shit with the nature boy shit and all that. I'd rather tune into that than report on it. You know what I'm saying? So either way, it's no problem about people reporting on it. I think there's just some channel holders that are worth more than just doing nature boy shit, because you're very good at it. And if you're very good at something, you're needed in other departments than just this. And that's just a brother reaching out to y'all, man. You understand what I'm saying? But on some real shit, this whole situation has taken people to a whole nother level. This shit has really broken YouTube the fuck up. And it's crazy how many people are out here to the point where it's not even about Nature Boy no more. You got people that's really getting into people's personal lives. And I sit back and I see it all. I try to keep my comments to myself because I don't like when people come at me. I don't like to have animosity, not because I'm scared of anybody or anything like that, but the way I handle animosity is different than doing this shit online. And if I have animosity with you online, that shit'll drive me fucking insane, man. Because all I might want to do is touch somebody. You know what I mean? And it don't mean I'm gonna win a fight or anything like that, but sometimes motherfuckers get out of line and get so disrespectful that there's no coming back from them. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to be more vigilant, you know what I'm saying, and watch and pay attention, to to what we really need to do. Yeah, exactly. Do your thing. Do your thing, Fundi. You know what I'm saying? She said she back to teaching again. Exactly. Do what you started off doing. The people will come. Sometimes it might be slower. You know what I'm saying? But all we're really doing is promoting this shit. Truth be told, I know we try to point out the flaws and all that, the nonsense and the bullshit, but come on, man. Does anybody really believe that this dude is Christ? No. So why even give a damn about it? Yeah, I tune in. He can get his money, you know what I'm saying? Reality TV, whatever, man. We've seen worse than him. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna say scamming. I'm not gonna say none of that. I'm not gonna say nobody's scamming, man, because people are grown-ups and they can send their money where they want to send their money. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't get a dime, not in donations, not off YouTube. Well, shit, since I got monetized, YouTube is funny. I ain't even made $30 yet, but I'm not tripping off of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I chill, come in here, kick it with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And that's it, and that's all. Now, people that's out here, and I have donated to a lot of channels. I've even donated to Fundi Feet. You know what I mean? And trust and believe, you know what I'm saying? My shit came back 1,000 fold. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just me. I've always been that type of guy. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't want to be like, oh, Olmek is just some hoe ass nigga out here, because I don't want to tear my brothers down at all. I really don't want to do that. But I'm gonna call a spade a spade. And nigga, if you're threatening the existence of all men's manhood around the world, then nigga, we have a problem. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't care about Nature Boy. I don't care about Velvet and their relationship or nothing like that. I love them because I love everybody. I love my people. I love humankind. Yeah, I love them. But I don't give a damn about what they're doing. But what you're doing, that's where I had to speak on, because I do give a damn about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I do give a fuck about how you was moving. And I let it play out or whatever. I said my little side pieces like, this shit is whack, man. He simping, da 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 da. But then it comes down to this, and this is like my official, nigga, I told you so, nigga. Like, come on, man. Ms. Varnell said Velvet aborted Olmec's baby because she drank that tea. Then she got pregnant really fast by Nature Boy. And Nature Boy over there running a fry. But tell me he ain't got game. Because in America, all we call what Nature Boy is doing, we call it pimping. If we see a pimping motherfucker, and most pimps got underage girls, but we don't go for them. You know what I mean? Like, I agree that if it's some bullshit going on over at Carbonation, then let's get on that. But as hard as we go in on that shit, there's a lot of shit going on right here on the home soil that we should be fighting. There's, you know, and I mean, I won't say that I ain't never been in that field or anything like that, but now that I'm older, I know that soliciting women and pimping and pandering and all that shit, I know that shit's wrong. You understand what I'm saying? I know that to degrade a woman is wrong. And I know I know people say, oh, there's women and there's bitches. Yeah, for sure. But in retrospect, they're all women. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't know no better, you can't do no better. And the only way you're gonna know better is to be taught better. So anybody that knows better than things, you're obligated to somewhat teach in every aspect of life and in everything you do. Not be a teacher, like sit up in front of the class with a paper and a chalkboard and an overhead projector and teach math and science and stuff like that. No, when you're even having a conversation with somebody, some way, somehow, you got to be teaching. Why would you have a conversation with anybody if you can't learn from that conversation from each other? You understand what I'm saying? My kids learn from me when I talk to them. I learn from them when I talk to them. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be open to learn, to be able to be open to teach. People don't understand the simple shit in life. You know what I mean? And the most of your teachings will come from plain out common sense. You learn the majority of what you need to know in this life from common sense and paying attention. The world and people will teach you without even knowing that they're teaching you. if they're really on their frequency. But when you force it, it fails. Then nobody follows. Yeah, the 3 Fs. When you force it, it fails and nobody follows. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So y'all gotta, y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all, it's more about us than them. It's more about your mind than theirs. Because they already got set in their mind what they want to do. That's why it makes me think that Velvet, Olmek, Pops, everybody is all in on it together. Now, I'm not saying that that's what's happening, so I'm not trying to diss anybody. I'm not trying to diss no family members, nothing like that. I'm just saying this is my opinion, and it's been my opinion from the jump. If anybody been watching me and seeing me in comments, y'all know that this been my opinion. Now I could be kosher and stuff, and I'll talk in the comments and say my piece and stuff because I'm watching it like it's a reality show. I don't take that shit for real though. You understand what I'm saying? I reserve my own opinions because I don't have to say shit about it. It's some bullshit. But the Olmek shit, though, now that's when it comes to threatening me as a man. You understand what I'm saying? Threatening me as a man. But it's crazy because when he first did it, everybody was like, oh, man, that's a real man. That's a real stand-up dude. Which leads a narrative to tell young men to go around and take and just hopping and keep hopping in relationships with women that done them wrong and shit. Like, no, don't do that, man. Only thing you can do is friend that girl, put her in the friend zone from the jump. You know what I mean? If you have any love from her, you still be her friend no matter what she done to you. You know what I mean? You be her friend and you help lead her right. That's all you can be after that. But you don't go back to something like that, man. I don't care. I'm sorry. Somebody go off and have a whole baby on you after leaving you for this dude, then come back to you and you take them back with a brand new baby taking care of this dude's seed. You know what I mean? While he's out in another country, deadbeat father status, and you're out here taking care of his baby. Now she wants to go back. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Velvet, this the type of shit, and I'm sorry, women, but this the type of shit that get men in a rage to where women get physically harmed. You understand what I'm saying? A woman like this. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to diss any women or nothing like that. That's not what I'm trying to do. But a weak dude like Olmek, somebody that's that weak, I'm surprised it didn't happen. Because he's so weak. He was weak enough to take her back with the baby and stuff. So when his heart broken, you know what I mean? I wouldn't put it past him to be weak enough to have whipped her ass. That's just, come on, man. I'm a man. I know how it go. I'm not asking nobody how it go. I already know how it go. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like, I already know how it go, man. And that's some real shit, man. Petra said, I love real life topics and educational channels. I stay woke in this world. That's a fact. That's a fact. But woke ain't, you know what I mean? Woke, staying woke to me means to decipher bullshit from real life truth. Because you get a lot of people, like I tell you all the time, fake people can say some real shit sometimes. So you get some of these channels that make it sound good. And we have a lot of these channels that sound like they know what they're talking about, but they're feeding you a load of bullshit. And that's real shit. And if you really woke, you know how to decipher the real from the fake. And most of the time it's really about your own perspective of something. You know what I mean? How you take things. That don't mean it's real. That don't mean it's fake though. But you have to do your research behind shit. Everybody need to stop just taking everybody's words. You know how many people took Nature Boy's word just by him saying he's the Christ, he's the return of Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? But never give you any type of biblical preachings or nothing. It's always about, oh, my son is in the second house and in a Leo sun in the moon. And come on, man. What biblical is he doing besides saying he's in the Christ consciousness? That he's the you know what I mean? If Nature Boy is the second coming of Christ, if Nature Boy is the second coming of Christ, well, damn, what was all the hype for? Because he ain't doing nothing now that he back. Jesus, now that you back, you ain't doing nothing but running amok. This is what we waited for? Exactly. Not no Christ. This is not Jesus Christ, the Christ consciousness. Goku's not Jesus Christ and none of that. That's not, come on. Come on. Watch this shit like it's cartoons. Leave the rest of that shit for the birds. You know what I'm saying? Do not take none of this shit serious. And that's coming from me. That's why y'all don't see me really reporting on this. I know I can get views. I know I can get subscribers and all that from doing this. But I'll be damned if that's why I get people. Then you are what you attract. So if I'm out here attracting shit like this, and this is the type of shit that I'm gonna have come into my channel, the type of people, which I don't mind most of the people that come from watching this because I watch it. But at the same time, you get a lot of the trolls, you get a lot of the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That come up that come and find you. And I've been real cool to not really find any trolls. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have that issue. And they might be in there. I do have trolls, but they don't troll me. I know trolls that troll other people when they come in here and act civilized. They be like, man, you cool. You know what I'm saying? You just be kicking it. Well, it's just cool. And I appreciate that. But that's just because I ain't got time for everybody else's business, man. Like, truth be told, man, I love y'all because y'all my people and we all humankind. But none of y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? A few of y'all know me because y'all been rocking with me forever and we really communicate on outside of YouTube. So even though we never met in person, I will say I genuinely love that person as a friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I don't have love for certain people, but I mean, when we're on here and we're funking and fighting and telling people to pull up and all that, like, it's just not cool, man. Because come on, man, we all know we online. Ain't nobody going nowhere. I ain't spending no money on no damn flight to go see you. It ain't that serious. Nigga, I'll catch you when I catch you. Nigga, if we 87 one day and I see you, nigga, remember that shit you said on YouTube? I'll give you one of these 2 mile an hour little slow old man punches. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, all that shit it does garner views because people like the bullshit. But can't we all change the narrative together? Like, because goddamn, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to change the shit that's going on. And there's a few of us trying to change the bullshit that's going on because sooner or later, we gonna be the only community that's getting censored on this shit, man. Motherfuckers that's monetized. Tell me you don't got a whole list of yellow dollar signs instead of green ones. And then some of your green ones later on down the line, they turn them yellow on your ass. Come on, man. They run a tough bargain out here for us to be on some bullshit. That's why if you're gonna call out anything, call out real life shit. That's why I'm here calling out Olmek shit. And not Nature Boy or really Velvet. We knew who Velvet was, but Olmek, man, that was a come on, man. Yeah, they should have just been friends. Exactly. Fundi should have just been friends, period. Like what old boy say, Nature Boy, point blank, period. His favorite shit, point blank, period. God damn. Well, when we gonna learn? When we gonna learn? And the fucked up thing is we don't even know what's behind it all. We don't know if we being played with or not. That's why I said I watch this shit as a reality show. You can't play with me. I watch it as this TV anyway. Nigga, I don't believe none of this shit. Shit. I believe a nigga getting funded by somebody, DreamWorks or something funding him anyway. Not just them checks that come in from people. You know what I'm saying? It's a recruitment. It's some recruitment type shit. I don't think he's the only one that's recruiting girls and people are just coming because they feel him and all that stuff. I think there's bags being handed out. I think there's publicity being given out. And I also think there's an organization like business corporation behind this shit. The same Babylon that they claim to be running from. You know what I'm saying? But if you're leading a narrative to run from Babylon, you know what I mean? While you're running amok, 9 times out of 10, you're guaranteeing that the people ain't gonna run from Babylon. Oh man, I ain't going out there to do that stupid shit. Oh, y'all, that's how y'all living out there. Motherfuckers start looking like zombies and shit when it ain't necessarily really like that. What do y'all think that's gonna do to people? The majority of the people, yeah, you'll get a few people going that way, but it's about the masses. The masses of the people are gonna stay away from that shit. Oh no, we ain't going out there. We staying right here in America. You know what I mean? Because it's ironic that when they start talking about FEMA camps and all this type of shit, all of a sudden all this shit start popping up where everybody's on this Oh, let's voyage to Africa and let's hit the tropics and get out here next to the equator and stuff. Which I do understand the equator thing and stuff like that. But motherfucker, I am on my land right here. This is where I come from. San Diego, California, Mercy Hospital. No, I'm bullshitting with that one, but that is where I come from though. But I'm right here, man. I'm right here. Everything y'all do and all that shit y'all go through over there overseas and stuff, man, y'all go through that shit right here. Y'all can go through that shit right here because you talk about not being part of the system, but you still use a social security card. You still have to have an ID or else you couldn't travel. So you guys still have passports. You guys still use phones, internet. You have a shelter, which is a home. You're not just out there in tents. I don't know who the fuck get a big ass house and go sleep outside in the backyard, but you know what I mean? That's what you niggas do. Like, come on. You're using vehicles that use gasoline and oil. You know, fuses. All this shit's made in Babylon. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And people can really believe that shit? Everything they do is Babylonian. Or baloney. Shit. What up, O'Neill TV? I'm telling you, man. Fundi Fee said, like I said, he knows the porn industry. I'm gonna leave that there. Exactly. See, and truth be told, I got people that I know that are part of that industry. And boy, when I tell you that's an underground, that's some real underground shit for your ass. You understand? That's some real underground shit for your ass. And the reason why, you know what I mean? Another reason why you know it's a corporation, because yeah, some people might tell some stuff when they leave from over there, but they don't really tell nothing. You know why? Because everybody go over there signing an NDA. If you want to go over there, you got to sign a non-disclosure agreement. You know, that's why not even Velvet gave you too much. They know they're very much scripted on what they can and cannot tell people. That's why we all sit here and part of like entertainment, like when you watch Empire and when you watch Power and all that shit, what's the main thing they do at the end of every show you watch, especially series? They always leave you hanging at the end. So they're always going to leave you hanging. Like we all think that, oh, we're about to get the real exposure and all this stuff. But then they just leave you hanging and guessing. And then that's where everybody come with their opinions. And then it makes for more traffic and more ratings mean more money. More money to them means more money for the corporations and the people that's backing them. You know what I'm saying? And when things seem like they're going south, they find another one. They find something to send in. Now, all of a sudden, we got a car accident. You feel me? Come on, man. Whew. Shit's crazy out here, man. This shit's crazy. It's like it's so easy to see the bullshit, but I can't believe we ain't not we. I can't believe most people ain't seeing the bullshit. That's why I'm like, I don't really care about it. See, Miss Vernell said when blacks started making real money on YouTube, they changed the rules. Yeah, exactly. Fundy Fee said correct. When motherfuckers started, when black, it's like that in every situation, just like right here. Now, these dudes are out there playing, but to me, they're playing too far. You know what I'm saying? From the way I was raised, these fools are playing too far with the whole Christ stuff and all that type of stuff. Like when they get to the point where you're willing to get yourself a one-way ticket to hell just for the bag, oh, it's gotten bad. And every time we get money, it seems like we can't control it and make something better for everybody out of it. We always got to go narcissist with it. I don't get that. I really don't get that. Help your people, get a following of people that you uplift every day. That's why I say certain people that people want to call frauds and scammers and shit. I don't believe that because they literally have real followers. They literally have real support and real support that actually send them money that will get on your head and tell you, man, you full of shit. We sent money for this. I've seen it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, most definitely. He getting real money from somewhere, man. I've had talks with this fool, man, after he had went to jail and motherfuckers started he changed. I wanted to pick his brain a little bit. So I had little talks with him and shit. And truth be told, without that camera on and all that shit, man, dude, it's nothing like he act like on that camera. Not saying he's a hoe or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, when it's not, when that camera ain't on and shit, he's more receptible to information that you have. He likes to listen and learn and shit. But when that camera come on, then he got to put on that show. That's, you know what I mean. That's where you know it's bullshit. It's all fake. But I mean, hey, we all. I mean, we have no problem complimenting the hustler. But when a motherfucker that you don't like is hustling, we have an issue with it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree with how he doing it, but I'm not gonna knock his hustle either. If he getting money that way, then get money that way. Homie, I'm not selling my soul. I'm not doing none of that. That's not me. That's him. So I'm not gonna let it frustrate me to the point to where where I'm going too far to try to ruin the dude and shit like that. I don't really care about it, man. It's not like that. But like I said, yeah, I'm not buying it either. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not here. I'm not here for Nature Boy like that. I'm here because I felt offended as a man, and as every man should feel offended by the actions of Olmek. Just being a simp, period. I let it play out. I wasn't gonna say nothing while y'all was in a relationship. I got more respect than that. I don't want to bring nothing to you got to figure your relationship out on your own. I don't want to throw no wedge in there or nothing. So now that it's ended, I can say how I feel. And Olmek, nigga, point fucking blank, you a simp ass nigga. And I mean, I would love to bring you on the channel and we can talk about your shortcomings and stuff like that. If you would like to, I promise it'll be respectful. But if not, I don't give a fuck. Point blank, nigga, you pull some simp ass shit, homie. And I feel offended by it as a man. I'm not mad about it or nothing like that. I just feel like as a man, I should address you on a man level. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I wasn't keeping up with I wasn't keeping up with all the comments, man. I got stuck in my talk, and y'all know how I do. But yeah. Let's see. Fundy Fee said, like I said, he knows the porn industry. Yeah, I did touch on that. Exactly. He does know the porn industry. And like I said, that is a dark place. That's an underground for your ass. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be surprised if they're not funding this shit. You feel me? Because the porn industry, don't get it twisted. They associate too also with the LGBTQ community. That's all part of it. It's all part of it, baby. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of money running around in there, and now they done took over the airwaves. What up, Cardo? Cardo in the house, man. Y'all not subscribed to Cardo, man. Y'all go check him out. Positive Energy TV, how you doing? What's up, my G? Y'all go subscribe to Positive Energy. Go subscribe to O'Neal TV, man, and you know what I mean, get your dose of a good Nature Boy channel right there. You know what I'm saying? And not the Nature Boy channel. That's O'Neal TV, because he do other shit. You know what I mean? But he ain't one that's playing that, but he ain't the producer that's trying to be all in the videos, all, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Carlo. He said, I love your channel, bro. You know, I'm trying to get it there, man. I had a few people that said, matter of fact, Jack Frost from BBN on this channel the other day, he had shouted me out and told people to go subscribe to me and shit. He was like, man, dude got real good content and stuff. And he was like, I just don't think it gets the traffic it deserves. And I want to say salute to that dude for even saying that. You know what I mean? I know people I rock with, you know what I mean? Sometimes people over here and people over there don't see eye to eye, but everybody know I'm a neutral based dude. You know what I mean? I don't take sides unless I'm part of the business. But something that don't got nothing to do with me, I don't insert myself into it. So salute to Jack Frost for even saying that, you know what I mean? And let's see, what's up, KC? KC said the Roman Greek government is everywhere except Sudan, Korea, and Iran. Exactly. So, nigga, y'all can't run from Babylon. Like I said, I named all the Babylon shit. Just everything in the vehicle is Babylon. Everything in the house is Babylon. All the music and shit y'all listening to and the music you making, the equipment you use to make it on is Babylon, nigga. The phone you use and paying your bill and all that shit and hospital bills and the trip you're trying to take to Africa. Don't you need Babylon money? You understand what I'm saying? Oh, the earth gives this to me. I don't care if the earth gave it to you or not. Guess where Mother Earth got it from? The people that's in Babylon. So it's Babylon. Or else that money wouldn't mean nothing. Because if you truly free, if you truly a freeman, you know what I'm saying, then you can move about through the world with no money, with nothing, just freely. So what do you need money to get to Africa for? If you living by nature, no, y'all living on a lifelong vacation in Airbnbs and whatnot. Which, I mean, more power to you if people are willing to fund that, and you got corporations that fund you and all that stuff, man. Do your thug thizzle, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you. But other than that, all that Christ stuff and all that bullshit, come on, man. Get that shit a rest already. Find a new outlet, because like, man, you really digging yourself a bad grave or dug yourself a bad grave, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to get one of them Cardo hats. Fundi Fee said, I love Cardo's hats. Yeah, I got to get me one of those. Even Cardo backed up off of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all 40 of y'all that's in here, man. If you haven't hit that like button or that subscribe button, man, please tap in with your boy. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that just tapped in, we have been talking about Olmek simping ass. You know what I mean? Olmek went out like a simp. Olmek went out there. You got to see that shit firsthand. And like I said, you got to see a simp in their natural habitat for once. Because, you don't get to see them simp type ass niggas really, really out there like that because they play and perpetrate a fraud of being a real nigga. So you don't necessarily know it's them until you get that little shake in the bushes and you like, I got something. Here, give me the 30-06. I think we got one. You know what I'm saying? So you don't ever get to see it, but right here, we got to see this shit play out. And I mean, yeah, Nature Boy is simp ass nigga too, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We really don't know what's behind the curtains, backstage type shit. You know what I'm saying? The backstage type shit. And like I said, people that go over there, they got to sign an NDA. They have to. Non-disclosure agreement, which is part of Babylon. Just like they said, they got lawyers. Exactly. You guys have lawyers. So, of course, you guys are making people sign NDAs so they can't expose you or expose what's really going on and what's really behind the scenes, because they can say Nature Boy is this, that, and the other, but all it does is bring traffic to them. And see, the industry knows this better than us. We think things like this can't happen. We think bad publicity. Oh, people, all that. Oh man, he just fucked off his career. No, he didn't. Haven't y'all been seeing how the narrative has been being spun lately? They're almost knitting a new fabric in the world, a whole new fabric, to the point where these new motherfuckers is about to be like, oh, you old motherfuckers, y'all ain't cut from the same fabric as us. Nigga, that's our line. But they really gonna mean it, because the new fabric that's being sewn is about to straight cover up the old fabric, that real fabric, the alpha male fabric. It's not just happening right here with Nature Boy. It's not just happening in rap music. It's happening everywhere. Look at every show that you're watching on TV right now. Somewhere, somehow, whether it's male or female, doesn't it promote something that's part of the LBGTQ? Now, you tell me this, and trust and believe, I don't have a problem with anybody that want to swing that way. That's your own business and your own dealings. You do not have to prove it to me that you're that, though. And you do not have to make me accept anything. But if you think about it, what up, World News? If you think about it, if everybody's rocking that way, you get the masses of the world, the masses of the world start rocking that way, men messing with men, women messing with women. Nobody sees the extinction at the end of that. Humankind running themselves extinct. Like, we all talk about population control, and then when it got here, we didn't even understand how they was doing it. You know what I mean? You for one, you start off with major races. You get one race out of the way, you start on the next one. But on a mass scale, you feminize the male. You feminize the male. If you feminize the male, the swinging dick that rolls around the city swinging dick and laying babies. See, a woman can only have one baby or more all at once, like, and it take 9 months, right? One baby or twins or triplets, quadruplets or whatever. You know what I mean? But that shit is rare. Even twins is somewhat rare. You know what I mean? But women that carry and conceive for I believe it's a total of 10 months, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think it's a total of 10 months. You know, but a guy, they will go after the guy and feminize the guy from making babies, because I can literally go and have sex with 10 women and make 10 babies. You know, like Robin Harris used to say, baby's kids don't die, we multiply. That's where they try to sterilize the man, the male, because we are the multipliers. We multiply society. So that's where they're going to aim, because truth be told, your boy Olmek, everything about Olmek's soft anyway. You look at these dudes that's over there in carbonation. What are they? Soft, showing people how to be beta males. Beta males calling themselves alpha, making the soft, skinny jean wearing male stand up. Stand at attention. We are the beta. You understand what I'm saying? This shit don't make no licking sense, man. But we sit back and let that shit flash right in front of our eyes. Just like I tell people, if you can't understand that these are the times of revelations of that Bible that you read so religiously, if you can't see that, then something's wrong. You're missing the whole point. And that's where they say the best hiding spot is in plain sight. You understand what I'm saying? Because we damn sure don't pay attention when things are actually happening. When things actually come up, what's up, Quinn? What's up, old sons? Divinity, thanks for tuning in. But we like we in church, we've been going to church our whole life, right? And we've been being taught the Bible. And one of you know, two of the most important ones that we've been taught would be the beginning and the end, right? So we know the beginning and we've read through to the end to where we get to Revelations, and then we say what Revelations is going to look like: a whole bunch of famine, you know, and disease and disease and famine and homosexuality and disasters and the third coming of world war and stuff like that. And we're standing on the brink of world war right now, if we're not already in it. The homosexuality's here. There's disease and disaster in the weather and stuff everywhere. And y'all probably still going to the church reading Revelations. Oh, when Revelations come on, man. Look at all the false prophets around. Y'all don't see this shit. Y'all don't hear me, man. Y'all don't hear me, man. This shit is for real. This shit is for real. Whether it's a narrative that was spun, whether the Bible is true or not, it's for real. Whether they implement all this stuff by themselves, and it's just, and we're being bamboozled and hoodwinked and shammed and led astray. It's still all real, because they still have the power to make all this shit happen and make it seem real, i.e. the Matrix. Anyway, man, I thank y'all, man. I thank y'all for tuning in, man. Like I said, man, Olmek all type of simp, man. Let me check y'all out in the comments, man. Carlos said, that's why I deleted all my videos. I don't want to contribute to his fucked up empire. I noticed you did that. And the crazy thing is that I paid attention to you when you did that. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, that's what's up. You know what I mean? I already knew why you did it. See, O'Neal TV says, son, this homie, check, he cool. Huh? I don't know if you was even talking to me right there. But like I said, anybody that be reporting on Nature Boy and stuff, because I rock with a few channels that do. Don't get me wrong. Because I'm not throwing shots at none of y'all that I rock with, because I tend to rock with the ones that actually got good skills at what they do. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't believe that the majority of y'all are even out there like fuck the takedown. You know what I mean? Shit, I'll be showing the fuck shit and clowning on the shit. Cool. You know what I mean? Also educating on the shit and trying to show motherfuckers what not to do, instead of going so hard to the point where the public looks at us like we're going too hard. So you guys are the narcissists. Why are you guys messing with that man? You know what I mean? Like that's how they think. That's how people were thinking, because people were going in so hard and losing their mind, not taking care of kids and not going to sleep and shit like that. What do you think the main public that you're trying to show, trying to expose these motherfuckers to and show them how wrong they are? What do you think they're gonna think about you when you're losing your mind? You know what I mean? Day in and day out on this fool. I think they're going to look more into him and see what he's talking about and start looking at you like the narcissist, especially if you're attacking something that claims to have knowledge and you don't have knowledge itself. At least have some common sense to attack something that somebody's claiming to do that's about knowledge. Real shit. At least have something, man, have something to yourself that can actually stand the test of battle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that too. Fundi, I was talking about as a grand scale as humankind. But as far as us and our people, yeah, we running ourselves extinct like a motherfucker. That's what we doing. And we seem to not give a damn. And everybody sit back and watch us like, well, shit, let me grab my popcorn and sit back and watch the show. Because that's what we do. We still put on shows from times back in the day. People get on here and they talk about all that buck dancing and all that type of shit. They talk about that while they're buck dancing. How are you're buck dancing talking about this shit, all turning up and shit like that? Like, people get on here and talk so long that they forget what they said just a few minutes ago. And if you pay attention, people will come right back and say the exact opposite of what they just said. I see it a lot on YouTube. Sometimes people just get on here to just be talking, man. And sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to just shut the fuck up. Y'all see, I don't be on here every day. You know why? Because I don't really have nothing to say and I don't want to force it. So you know what I do? I shut the fuck up for a few days until I got something to say, until I got something to talk about, because I don't want to give you every little piece of news like that, because not every little piece of news is important. You know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all what's important, something I can teach off of. I don't want to just give you guys the entertainment and not be able to give y'all something to leave with also. I understand people want to be entertained, but if you want my entertainment over here at Dice TV, homie, you're going to get a mouthful of education also. And that's the exchange. I'll give you the entertainment as long as you can take the teachings. It's a fair exchange. Got to give something to get something. You understand what I'm saying? So I respect y'all because y'all respect me. That's what's up. Vanity Minger says, I've been saying this, that, and interracial couples. Love is love. I'm not knocking it, but can I see two people of color loving on each other? Yeah, no problem with that. Shit, just look at me and my wife, Queen Dice. You know what I'm saying? It's my chocolate thunder. You feel me? And yeah, she's a mixed breed, and I have different nationalities in my bloodline too, but most of us do. You understand what I'm saying? But when it come down to it, man, you know, she black, I'm black, and my children came out black. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I'm against anybody else or any other race, but this one white dude told me, and I mean, he was pro-white, and you know, not necessarily, I wouldn't say white supremacist. He had a swastika and stuff. This was prison, so he had to get all that or whatever. But when I talked to him and asked him, like, you know what I'm saying, what's the real deal? Why the fuck do y'all hate everybody? And he was like, it's not about hating anybody. He said the problem is, the reason why he fights for his race is not about hating anybody. He doesn't commit hate crimes or anything like that. He said the problem with his race is that anything other than white is a melanated breed. So therefore, if everybody keeps mingling with the women of his race, then we would literally drive them extinct, because every other race that you mix with white generally takes over. Everybody else's genes are genuinely stronger than the Caucasian person, and it's just a fact. It's not clowning or nothing. There's a white dude told me this. A Nazi white dude told me this. You understand what I'm saying? So and the crazy shit is I understood that. So I have my queen right here, because why wouldn't I try to push as much of myself and what I am, with the majority of what I am, the melanin in me? Why wouldn't I try to push as much as that as I can from my side, and as much as that as I can from her side, into my children, even though they still have the mixed blood and stuff, you know what I mean? The majority of them, the outcome of it is, no matter who they mix with, they'll still produce a black baby. Because if me and a white woman have a baby, that's cool. We have a black and white mixed baby, right? Now, if that black and white mixed kid, especially being a male, goes and mates with a black woman, then their kids will come out more black, and so on and so on. But if that mixed black and white kid, like I said, especially being the male, goes and mates with another white woman, then you have a mixed breed black dude that looks like he's just part of a white family. And then if they don't breed back with another black person, they kind of bleed the melanin out. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about preserving your race instead of being racist and saying stick with your own kind. Sometimes we just got to preserve our race too. In some instances, like if a black and a black man, white woman have a kid, if you guys cherish the black more than the other side, because some whites that get with blacks, they might like the heritage that way better, and vice versa. Whichever way you roll, I would suggest that you push more of that. So you got a black and white kid, I would suggest that black and white parent, those parents push the kid more towards maybe finding a black mate, because it's about preserving life now, man. It's really about preserving. Fuck the racism and the racism and all that shit. They want population control. We want more of us. Because the human species, man, is exactly so. And shout out to Artesia Jenkins. She says self preservation is essential. Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. Fundi Feast said we are a breed bred. Damn right. That's a fact. Let's see. Awakening Strong says, what's up to everybody? Fundi Feast said, I heard the white woman say that in passing, they were older. They sounded concerned about it too. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because if you mix anything with the Caucasian specimen, it's gonna be taken over by whatever the melanated specimen is. And don't let me say it's a fact. Shit, check science. It's a scientific fact. But don't quote me on it, because I've never been to band cap or nothing like that. So exactly. Look at that. I have my black queen too. Exactly, man. I love walking in the room and seeing my queen. Not no disrespect to anybody else, because I think if a white dude has another white woman, man, that is your queen. A Mexican dude has a Mexican woman, that is your queen, because you are the strongest piece of your heritage. Because you're producing the strongest piece to your heritage. You understand what I'm saying? The best thing you can do, and that's not telling people to separate, because I don't mind people having different races of women and men and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, in some instances, people have to, like, I'll be the one, like, I didn't go out and choose my black woman. That's just who it was supposed to be. That's who was made for me. And, and not everybody, and it's not going to go that way with everybody. That's why I said, depending on which way you roll with the heritage, you guys should push your child more towards that type of mate later on in life, to preserve, you know what I'm saying? Preserve certain races, because if everybody mixed up and stuff, you totally take culture away. That's what takes culture away. You understand what I'm saying? You don't find blue-eyed, blonde-haired boys as we used to. Exactly. Look, check it out. I got green eyes, right? I got hazel eyes, and I'm light-skinned, blonde hair. My oldest son, fully blonde hair, and he got like hazel gray eyes or something. His eyes look dope. You know what I mean? But out of all my children, all 7 of my children, me and him are the only ones that got the green eyes. You know what I mean? Not to say that I wouldn't want them to have the green eyes. I mean, really, I wouldn't want them to have the green eyes because truth be told, man, these green eyes don't work for shit. You know why? Because they're not brown eyes. You know why they don't work for shit? Because there's no melanin in my eyes. That's the best way I could explain it. You know, yeah, they pretty and shit, but they don't work for shit. That's why I wear glasses and shit. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I do got to get ready to get up out of here. Let's see. Artisha Jenkins said, with all respect to everyone, I would never even consider another race, and I wouldn't want my son to. And that's not trying to be vicious to anybody. I feel you on that. That's not trying to be vicious to anybody. It's okay to love yourself. That's what I feel like when people say love your skin. I think people are afraid to love their own skin, you know, because they're afraid of what people are going to think just because you say, you know, I have no problem dating my own people. You know, I might hang out and do all that with everybody, but I have no problem dating my own people. You understand what I'm saying? Whoa, what's going on? I'm loving this build. Sons Divinity says, I'm loving this build, by the way, on my lunch break. That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you for tuning in on your lunch break. Yeah, I just had to go in on Olmek, man, because he was threatening me as a man and threatening all men as men with that soft ass, simp ass, beta male ass shit. Like, but we all knew that shit was bullshit from the jump. You know what I mean? Well, no, we didn't all know, because I really didn't see nobody really saying that it was bullshit from the jump or like that. I seen a few people. Like, I definitely seen Fundi Fee when it first happened. When we first heard about it, that first day she went live, she said that I don't believe this shit. You know what I mean? It's not enough. You got to improve it. I don't believe it. And everybody was talking shit. You know what I mean? But she said it. I didn't believe it either. And that's real shit. Let's see. Fundi Fee said, laugh out loud. My brother is colorblind too, and his eyes are green. I'm telling you, ain't no melanin in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? KC said, we do produce black children, but if you're a man dating outside yourself, your wealth is going to the other side. Yeah, your genes and stuff like that. You know, people don't understand the gene pool and stuff like that. Let me put this back out there. This video here, this live, this is not about racism or nothing like that. This is about everybody and preserving all of our races, because it's all beautiful. I love the fact that we got different types of people everywhere, but now you got everybody starting to look the same because everybody think we got to have a mixed girl and a mixed man and stuff like that. You understand? It's crazy, but a lot of our races, and mainly us as black folks, we're the main race that doesn't want to be with ourselves. Doesn't want to be with ourselves. And it's crazy because it's like we're almost embarrassed to walk around with another black person. And that's sad to me. That's very sad to me, because fuck what you heard, fuck what you've been through, all that shit. Nigga, I love you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I love you. You are beautiful, whether white, black, purple, green, blue, y'all beautiful. Stop holding yourself to a lower standard and pick yourself up. Hold your head high. Olmek, pick yourself back up, bruh. You can redeem yourself from this. But now that you know what it is, pick yourself up and learn how to step into your beta male. I mean, not your beta male, you're already in there, but your alpha male. I'm just saying beta male so much on this video. You know what I'm saying? Quinn Philly said, I discovered some of our women that put us under the bus just because they use this dating the white man thing as a cop out, and it's sad. As a cop out, plus not only a cop out, but money too, because people of different races act different. So therefore, that's one of our problems. We always on the hustle. We always on the hustle. Look how many black women you see with white rich men and stuff. We always on the hustle. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, whatever. I understand, but my black women, I understand what y'all saying by why brothers don't want the sisters. But at the same time, in order to be wanted, in order to want something, you have to be wanted. So I could spin that on both sides. Like, why the sisters don't want the brothers? Because when they do want y'all take us for a joke. Y'all want to run down on us and treat us like we not shit. So we got to change that shit also. Because when we come into the relationship, and this is just coming from a male perspective, you know, when we come into a relationship with a woman of our own kind, because we all know the stereotypes and we all don't want to believe the stereotypes, but we literally live by them daily. But we come into a relationship, we already got our guard up. We already expect what everybody else expect, for you to be loud and belligerent and stuff. Look at the Goku situation. We already expect for you to be loud and belligerent and snapping your fingers and poking my head and all that stuff. You know, and you already expect for me to be loud and bitch, shut the fuck up and snatch you by your hair and all that. You already be prepared for me to hit you as a black man. We're already prepared for the stereotype to come out. You know what I mean? So yeah, why black men don't necessarily want the sisters, but why don't the sisters necessarily want the black men? We got it's got to be, it takes two. It literally takes two. I know I gotta skip some of these comments, man, because I was way behind. Yeah, I gotta catch up on y'all. What's up, Robin Lynn, Maria, New York City's finest. What's happening with y'all? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all the love, man. Y'all please hit that like button. I don't think we ever had 64 people rocking up in here. You feel me? Let's see, Quinn Philly say you have to be wanted. That's on both sides. Facts, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You have to, you do have to be wanted. Come, Petra, what's happening with you, lady? Fundi Fee said you might want to take it back to a black woman scares from childhood. I agree with that. I agree with that. Because one thing I will defend black women on is I know a lot of women go through a lot of stuff growing up as children. Most women do. But a lot of black women, whoo, man, shit, just in my family alone, man. Back when people would frown upon the kid that's coming up talking about they're being molested or anything like that. But a lot of black women went through this shit, G, growing up. You know, a lot of young men too. And I mean from all races, but it happened real bad in the black sector because we always live by this secret black code for some reason. But now all of a sudden we ain't got no secrets. Everybody out in the open doing everything that's wrong. You know, so there's flaws on both sides of the black man and the black woman. There's flaws, but we can't counsel our community without each other. If we keep letting it separate, if we keep letting everybody separate us from our women and separate the women from our men, you know, we you know, that's the major divide right there. Because I can't go to counseling with my wife and her get counseled over here in this room and I get counseling in this room. We have to be counseled together. So we have to counsel our community together. We have to find a medium of men and women together so that we can actually grow, so that we can have our women behind us to make our stronger men. Now, we have all these weak ass Olmek type ass men because there's no strong women behind us. You know, and without that protection of a strong man, it makes these women that think they strong out here weak. So we weak on both sides because we need one another. And that's just the facts about it, man. I'm sorry if anybody feel like it was on any racist shit or anything like that, because it damn sure wasn't that. Because my girl is actually from Guam. She's a black woman from Guam. She's actually Bohemian and Chamorro, but she's still a melanated black woman. You understand what I'm saying? And she was raised here in the States also from a baby. So don't go there. But Classic Corporation says, I just got whatever I got. Been with my wife for 15 years. It is what it is. Now, no doubt. Like I said, You are with who you're with. But if you and your wife actually float more towards the black heritage than her heritage, then you should push that on your kid more to be around their people like that. You know what I'm saying? To where they end up getting a person that's more like your heritage. And if you guys don't rock with your heritage more, then push on hers. I'm just saying, somewhere down the line, we got to quit leaving mixed up kids just mixed up, because then they're out here floating around, don't even have no heritage. Where does the mixed breed kid come from? They don't have a country, nothing like that. So they gotta know both sides of their heritage. But I'm saying, when it comes to procreation, I think that it should be pushed more towards whatever certain side there is, so that you can make more, so that you can get back to making more of a pure race on whatever, on each side, instead of keep pushing mixes after mixes after mixes after mixes after mixes, because then it becomes distorted. Like you look at a lot of mixed kids, when it first cracked off, it was beautiful. Now a lot of mixed couples, if you're mixed on this side and mixed on this side, the babies still come out beautiful. But then you got to think about it like genetics down the line, generation after generation after generation. Things start to evolve. And if you keep mixing stuff up to where there's a whole bunch of different genes, what you think that's going to evolve to? Something that's not looking too great. I'm just saying. Don't quote me. It's not a fact. I'm just saying. KC said, we know why we are portrayed in such a derogatory manner. Oh, no doubt. We don't seem to do nothing about it, though. It's my thing. Let me see. Let me catch up on y'all, man, because I got to get up out of here. Queen of Detroit said, my husband is black. That's what's up. KC said, every black woman I know wants a good black man. And the thing is, most of us call ourselves, good black men and stuff, but that ain't always the case. Myself, I like to say I'm a good black man. Shit, I can get my wife to let that be known. You know what I'm saying? I don't hit my wife. You know what I mean? I don't call her out her name. I don't do none of that. Could be, and not because I'm a soft nigga or nothing like that. No, just why would I want to be with something that I degrade? Why would I want to be with a bitch? Why would I call my woman, when I get mad, call her a bitch and a slut and a hoe and all that when I'm pissed off? Because that just make me look stupid. That make me look like that's what I'm with. That ain't what I set out to find. So I don't degrade her like that. You know what I mean? I'll talk my shit or whatever, but we're not going to sit back and waste time using words that don't mean nothing to the point. We're going to get to the point. For real shit. I appreciate that, Fundi. You brought a lot of people in here. I really do appreciate you. Net Kearns said, why is it that a sister can hold a brother down at their lowest, then when a brother come up, he run to a white woman? I wouldn't necessarily equate that to all brothers. And I have seen that constantly in the world, and I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe people think maybe it comes with attitude. Like, I got money and I don't want to bring this type of attitude around. So basically, I would say the dude that got on and left his wife for a white girl, I would say that would be your official sellout. You know what I mean? I don't think a motherfucker's a sellout just for going to another race or nothing like that. But if you leave your woman when you get on after she helped you struggle and she's a black woman like that, and you get on and you leave for a white girl, any other race or anything like that, or even leave for another black woman, after this woman then had your back, been through the thick and thin with you and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Either she gets a severance package or use a sellout, nigga. You know what I mean? Truth be told, don't do her like that. Send her off right. Because I know you can't just be in relationships with everybody. I understand that. But it is what it is. Come on, man. You got to have respect for it. But yeah, I would think that would be the official sellout. The motherfucker that left his woman for a white girl once he got on. But I won't say that women don't do that. I wouldn't say black women don't do that. Some people leave people behind once they get on, just because now they got money. So now they up in the limelight. They want to do the bachelor thing and shit like that. You know what I mean? Also want to leave themselves open to maybe end up being with a Mariah Carey or you know what I'm saying? Or a Beyonce or what have you. Alicia said, if you want to talk about the man and woman, you have to address the family, how people are raised, mothers and father relationships with sons and daughters. That's the root. Yeah, that is the root. And I think a lot of us don't really understand that just because we have kids and we're able to provide a roof and food and stuff like that doesn't necessarily make you a parent. You literally have to parent. The way you raise your kid up is the way your kid gonna turn out. So all the bad shit you might do to your kid or anything like that, what do you think your kid's gonna turn into? Because like I tell you all the time, predators were victims before. Most predators were the victim. So like with what do you call it? But pedophilia, most of those predators in there were also victims back in the day, truth be told. So we got to stop the problem right there at the victim. We got to protect the victim more. You understand what I'm saying? When your kid come and tell you something's going on, and man, pay attention to that shit. I wouldn't give a fuck the kid is lying or not. Give your kid the benefit of the doubt at all times. At all times, because the family is important, and the way the family is raised is the way things are going to turn out. So if you raised your family to be, to be close knit and to kind of stick with your kind, not necessarily raise them racist, but make them love their people, they would always want their people. I grew up loving my people. I loved my family and how we used to go to the beach and all that and have family barbecues and all that stuff for the holidays and just all that type of shit. So I loved my family, rich Black family. And we had other people in our family, Mexicans, all that shit and whatever, you know what I mean? But my main family was, we're Black. You understand what I'm saying? And my family made the things we did in my family made me love my family so much that all I wanted to do was imitate my family. So why wouldn't I imitate my family? If you understand what I'm saying. Real shit. Jack Banger said, what's up, Jack Banger? Said, maybe she don't want two baby daddies. Hey, that's the realest shit I done heard in this in this live, and I didn't even think about that. You know what I mean? You're right about that. Maybe she don't want two baby daddies, because I do know women like that. Like my woman's like that. She don't want a whole bunch of baby daddies and shit like that. Like, nigga, shit, fuck it. I know people that was actually like that. Wasn't even in a relationship with their kid's father anymore, right? But the next 3 kids they had, they went back and had sex and had kids with the kid's father. And the father was like that. Now, mind you, they were in relationships and shit, but they, the other people, I don't know how they got it to work like that, but they understood that. They fucked around and found people, I guess, that had their own kids and didn't want more kids anyway. So when they had kids again, they had a situation where they go link back up and have kids. You understand? Not saying it's cool. I'm just saying I knew people that did shit like that. Just not to have a whole bunch of different, baby daddies and baby mamas and shit. Exactly. What happens in the house stays in the house. Let's see. Oh, Son's Divinity says should be can take even further back than that. Can be taken. Shit can be taken back even further than that. Yeah, I agree if that's what you were saying. Artisha Jenkins said, we have damaged each other and we must heal ourselves individually and collectively. And by the way, man, if you guys have not hit that like button and that subscribe button for all the new people in here, please do so. You guys see, and if you would like to donate to the super chat, that's fine or whatever. Prefer Cash App, because I don't want to give YouTube nothing of what they already ain't giving me. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But Fundi Fee says, speak, bro. I appreciate that, man. Oh yeah, it's time. It's time to go in. You know what I mean? It's time to get our people. Now we let the bullshit go on and we let motherfuckers kill themselves off. That was part of the strategy. Now it's time to get to our people. I'm so glad you teaching again, man. Salute to you, Fundi Fee, for getting back to your teachings, because you got a following that's listening to you and they really don't give a damn about all that other stuff. They there to listen to you. And I salute that. Jack Banger said, don't hate the player, hate the game. Exactly. If you're talking about the Nature Boy situation, because if we say shit like that, like don't hate the player, hate the game, and I've used that terminology, but then when we see the player doing something, we can't hate it. Like, I don't have to agree with none of that shit. You know what I mean? I just keep my distance. But truth be told, He got game. He got people over there doing what he do. He built his own reality. Now I don't have to involve myself in it, and I don't donate to it, never have. So I don't take no offense to what he's doing. If everybody's grown-ups and they're doing what they want to do, shit, it's like one big slumber party, man. Go do y'all thing. If that's what y'all wanted to do, go do it. Now that's probably about 20 less people that's standing at the goddamn Circle K when I'm trying to just go in and buy $1.49 wraps, and them wraps end up turning into $2, maybe $3.49 because somebody just asked me for some money. You know what I mean? Maybe they took a few panhandlers up out this motherfucker. Maybe they took a few people that just might have shot up a damn school or something and isolated them or something. Fuck it. I don't give a damn what they do, man. I'm catching up on the comments before we get up out of here, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that got something to do, that's all I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? Nothing more left with the show really like that. So if you guys do check out and shit, man, salute to y'all, man. I hope to see y'all back. And hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it. Artisha Jenkins said, "You are simply speaking facts." Hey, I thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? But truth be told, like I tell everybody, don't quote me on nothing. This is my opinion. Now, nobody's opinion is wrong. You can't tell me my opinion is wrong, but I wouldn't necessarily equate it to facts. I'm just speaking how I feel, but I do appreciate that, Artisha Jenkins. You know what I mean? At least that let me know that that is touching you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all hit that up like button, man, please, and thank you. And I appreciate you, Fundi Fee. I'm trying to teach. I'm trying. You know what I mean? I just need students to actually pay attention and listen sometime. You know what I mean? Like I sit back, I do the entertainment and all that shit because that's what they want to see. I try to give them some gems and shit while I'm in it. But from now on, if I see a spot where I need to arise and go in on this teaching shit, then that's what I need to do. And that's what everybody else need to do. Don't sugarcoat the shit. Go in when there's a opportunity to open everybody up and teach, just like when like the Tekashi 6ix9ine shit was big and shit like that. If you can grab people with that shit and then teach them in there, man, you did the world a service. You did the world a service, because sometimes teaching is honestly not necessarily giving people knowledge that they don't know. Sometimes teaching is letting somebody know that you actually think like them. So it actually validates some of the stuff that people might think that they crazy for thinking. You know, there's many things that open up from teaching. It's not just, learn something new. Sometimes you learn how to teach other people by watching somebody teach. You're a teacher still learning. So if you watch somebody else teach, that might help you teach better. Everybody's teachers. Everybody's also learners. That's natural. That's our makeup. You understand what I'm saying? Queen of Detroit said Guam. So she's not a black woman. Yeah, she's black. Her dad is black. That's her mom. That's Chamorro. Anybody that's in Queen Dice, you know my woman black. Shit, she darker than me too. Classic Corporation said, "No, my son knows he's black. We in Florida. You got a black parent. You're black." Exactly. That's my point. That's my point. What part of Florida are you in, Classic Corporation? Because that's where my wife and most of her family from. Most of them from out there, Bahamas. Well, they come from the Bahamas also, but in Florida, they from Vero Beach, Florida. KC said interracial dating isn't an issue. It becomes an issue when you put down bias, when you put down or a bias towards your own race. Yeah, exactly. Like we got to get over the shit of the whole racism type of bullshit. You know what I mean? And start building for humankind. And humankind is many different types of us, and it's okay to preserve us. Again, we you know what I mean? It's okay to preserve your race. It's okay to do that if that's what you want. But I mean, it's also okay if people want to go the other way, because not everybody's going to go that way. Some of us are going to go that way. So we got it. We good. We have it. You know what I'm saying? We good. Y'all go do you. You feel what I'm saying? But Fundy Fee said it's like apples from seed. You never know what you gonna get. I don't know why I almost jumped into my Forrest Gump accent when I said that, Fundy. Petra said classic. I'm with you on that. Appreciate you. Classic Corporation said down. Oh, you might have been. Oh, you was talking to Classic, huh? Classic Corporation said down here it's either black, white, or Latino. I don't know why it's just like that. Yeah, it's like it's like that here too. It's damn sure like that here too. Fundi said because a white woman is a prize, like going from Fubu to Louis. She's referring to why black men get on and leave for a white girl when they get on. Exactly. It's like a trophy, and I'm sorry. If that's what you did, you got on and left. Like if you was with a white girl, whatever, and you made it big and shit, and you took your white queen with you or whatever to do what you do, I salute that. But if you if you left the queen that was with you and she was a black woman just to have this white woman after you got on, and you did that for a trophy, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And I don't even know why you would even flaunt that. You're like that's the thing. Like I get tired of seeing people that do things, and it's like you don't see the wrong in certain shit that y'all do. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But anyway, let me catch up because I got to get out of here. Artisha Jenkins said, your mate is always a reflection of you, so it is always an inner problem when you speak of your mate poorly. What's up, babe? Say hi.
What's that?
Queen Dice just walked in. But yeah, that's a fact. Petra said, that's Florida for you, classic. Oh, let me quit putting up shit that when you guys are talking to each other in the chat. Funifi said, black men want to give white men the middle finger. Exactly. This is why I respect Cube. He's still with his wife from the exactly. I was trying to remember who I could think of that was still with their queen that they were with from high school like that. Like Snoop is too. Truth be told, Snoop he's still with his black woman from jump. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look, Fundi Fee already said it. Snoop too. You know what I mean? And I'm with my woman. That's just point blank. Real shit. You know what I mean? Let me see. Miss Ambitious said, now they posting on IG, it's all a lie, and Velvet not going back. She needs her space. Pray for her, and I'm not wasting my prayers. Nah, I'm not wasting my prayers. Now it's sympathy, still trying to build that bag. You know what I mean? I'm not, man. Velvet, you had everybody back once you came back, even though you full of shit, but you had everybody and then you lost them. Now I don't think you're gonna get them all back now. I just don't see it. Artisha Jenkins said, what? This is too much. Yeah, this shit crazy, man. And I, for one, I'll probably touch on this one again, but y'all know I don't really even be going in like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Mercedes Hollenbeck. Yeah, give me what are you getting, a burger? Yeah, give me a burger, but that, you know what I mean? No cheese on it. And tell them fresh tomato. And large size it, babe. Thank you. Love you. Anyway, Mercedes Holland, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. Anyway, Mercedes Hollenbeck said, I think that they love each other. She's just young and confused. I think they love each other. She's just young and confused. Sorry, I got confused. This is why I stay out of people's relationships. She's gonna have to figure it out on her own. Yeah, I do. I agree with that. I'll give her that. I'll go with you on that one. I believe she's young and confused. You know what I mean? I do think that. But also, I don't think she's stupid, though. I think she's very smart and she's playing the sides. This girl, now, fuck Nature Boy having game. She got game. She got game. What up, Letitia? I know I seen you in here. Javon? What's happening with you? J Doe, salute for coming in. See, Jake Banger. So how does this make Velvet father look? That's a good question. That is a good question. How y'all think that make her father look? Honey Brown said, just don't bring that shit back to the States. Leave that shit over there. You know what I mean? I agree with you. I damn sure agree with you. And look, I said that earlier in the show. They are grown folks. That's why I did not donate. They all grown, man. They do what they do. You know what I mean? Artesia Jenkins said, you know the truth when you hear it. Yeah, but the sad part is many people don't. Many people don't. See, Angie Brown Eyes, salute. Thank you for coming in. Says Stevie Wonder saw this fuckery about to happen. Rhea Meadows, thanks for tuning in. Let me see. She said, you're a teacher still learning. I like that. Exactly. That's what you suppose. If you're a true teacher, you know that you're still learning. You're always learning. You understand what I'm saying? Because what's the saying? The man that knows something knows that he knows nothing at all. The man that knows everything knows he really knows nothing. Because you're always learning. Because there's always something to learn. Life is always changing constantly. The Cash App. Oh damn, what is the Cash App? Let me see. I'll put it in the chat for you. I think that's right. See, look, that's what let you know I don't get no Cash App. Shit, I don't even remember my damn Cash App half the time. But I will look it up for you since you asked. But trust and believe, man. Everybody, y'all know my thing, man. Y'all do not have to donate, man. You know that is fine. You could pay a bill and say that was a donation to Dice. Say I help pay one of your bills. That way, when I'm in your city, I can come through and hang out and go in the refrigerator when I want to. Because nigga, you can't tell me I ain't paid no bills around here. No, I'm just fucking around. But yeah, if anybody wanna donate to the Cash App, here it is in the comments. And I appreciate that, Artesia. Petra said Queen Dice is beautiful. I thank you for that. She getting her channel started too, man. So y'all go tune in to Queen Dice. It's actually spelled Queen. It's me that be spelling it QW and shit. I thought that's how she was spelling it, but it's actually Queen Dice the way Petra spelled it right there. So all the women that's in here, you know, and the men, but all the women that's in here, man, go support Queen Dice because we getting her channel started too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just put it up, Artesia. I'm pretty sure you probably put that comment up a while ago. And how do you say that name? Daraf? Did she say she going back? I don't know. I don't know if she going back. That's why I didn't really say nothing about her going back. But for her to friend zone Olmek, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. After she was just saying that wasn't they talking about marriage or getting engaged or some shit? And she was talking about baby Eliana, she got a father. Or Jesus said it makes him look like a father that loves his daughter. Who? Oh yeah, Letitia. You know what I mean? Fundi, you know what I mean? A lot of them came from Fundi Fee. Fundi Fee shared it and had a lot of people come. So anybody that came from Fundi Fee, man, I seriously have a lot of love for you. And I appreciate you guys coming over. I know sometimes it's hard to find certain channels because it's so many channels up. So, you know, it's not like cable channels where you had 100 channels. Now you literally got millions of channels in it, and you can't expect everybody to find you right away. Out of millions of channels and videos coming up, you know, you like a needle in a haystack, less than a needle in a haystack sometimes. You know, sometimes it don't matter about your SEO or none of that. Let me see. Petra says, I'm sorry, I already subbed and waiting patiently for Queen Dice. Oh yeah, Man, we're trying to figure something out on this computer, get her stuff over here because I have all the equipment on my profile on my computer. On her profile, she just getting started. So she don't have all the downloads and stuff that I have. So, you know what I mean? But she do got a video. Like, I think, I'm not sure if you guys who was in here, the one of the last lives I did, I was in here, and at the end of the live, I started smelling around and was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that smell? Oh, and shout out to like O'Neill TV, World News, and all them, everybody that's been sending people over here, man. I appreciate you guys. But I was looking around like, what the hell is that smell? Like, I was like, man, did my dog come in here and take a shit somewhere or something? I think, you know what I mean, if anybody was in here, remember that. Well, I didn't know she had bought this damn spray called ass spray from Amazon, right? And oh my God, if somebody was the past gas man and they smelled like this shit, take them to the hospital ASAP, because this shit was rough. You know what I mean? Rough on the eyes, rough on the fucking nose. You understand what I'm saying? But she was spraying it in here, and I was up in here tripping and shit. But she got the whole video of that night of what she was doing, running the prank on the whole house. So y'all go over to Queen Dice, man, and check out that video. I'm gonna help her upload it later, so it might be ready for y'all tomorrow. But it's crazy because I gotta say I'm proud of her. You know, she been watching me and learning, because she literally took one of my videos. She took the live I did, put it on her screen, and matched the sound from her recording on her phone behind me. You know what I mean? Peeking through the door from a side view of me. It'll show the whole side view of me, the little studio and everything. But then on the other side of her screen, it'll show my video, and it's word for word. It matches and everything, the whole movements and everything. I was like, wow, this girl is amazing, man. You know what I mean? It's amazing what type of influence you can actually have on a good woman when she has a good man. And on that note, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I thank y'all for tuning in. Man, all y'all that's new in here, man, I really do appreciate you guys, man, for coming over. I hope you guys hit that subscribe button, because we got more to come. You know what I mean? Y'all coming over just motivated me even more. Let's get going. You know what I'm saying? But before we go, Michelle the Goddess said, I know she didn't just go back to carbonation. I hope that ain't what she did. But shit, I do think that she just might, because Zoka's a motherfucker. He found the one that got to her, I think. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's how we got to look at this shit. Like, it's soap opera, like it's reality show. You know how we sit here and talk about Young and the Restless? That's how we can talk about the carbonation. We ain't got to get all out of pocket and shit about this shit. And we just talk about, oh girl, you see Velvet going back to carbonation. Oh no, she didn't. What about Henry? No, I'm just playing. You feel me though? You know what I'm saying? For real. Velvet's dad. Yeah. No, I caught that. Yeah, KC. Yeah, she was in here spraying that damn ass spray, man. Had me up in here tripping. That was some nasty shit, man. And then she gonna spread in my studio. You know how long that shit stayed in here? I was mad as hell. I was like, okay. I see what type of channel you gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh, one lovely creation. My first time on your channel. Good discussion while I'm packing. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you showing up, and I appreciate that I could be that you can enjoy the conversation and, you know, not flip to music over me while you're doing something. And you're packing your home or something. That's crazy, because I'm a mover also. I was supposed to be at work today, but I woke up under the weather a little bit. You know, it was one of them 10-minute under the weather. You know, no, I'm just playing. I didn't play hooky from work. That ain't even the case. It ain't even like that. But anyway, man, I love all y'all, man, and thank y'all for tuning in, man. We will be back today, because I'm like, fuck it, I'm off of work today. Might as well get in at least 3 or 4 videos and maybe 2 lives or something, and just search the waves and contact people I need to contact. So if y'all need to contact me, y'all can hit me up at Dice TV on Instagram. You can donate to the Cash App at $Dice TV 80. And if you would like to become a Patreon on Patreon, you can hit it up at patreon.com /Dice TV official. And man, let's get it all right, family, man. Thanks, Letitia. I do think it was a good live, man. Thanks to people like Fundi Fee, man. Salute to you, sis. World News, salute to you. O'Neill TV, salute to you. You know what I mean? All y'all that I rock with that be on this nature boy stuff. I'm not trying to step in your lane. I'm not trying to step on your toes, man. I'm actually really showing a lot of respect for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So Do your thing, man, because I enjoy your content. You know, I enjoy any content y'all do. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Michelle, you have a good weekend too, man. All y'all have a good weekend, man. Hit that like button, man, and make sure y'all go and fully support all the real content creators that you guys actually support on YouTube. Fully support them. If you want to get the notifications from certain channels, you guys literally have to be on their channel watching videos and going back watching videos you hadn't watched, so that they can throw that in your algorithms. So then you start getting all the signals, the smoke signals for everybody's channel that you really rock with. So then you don't got to wonder why you never catch that shit. You understand what I'm saying? We got to work. We got to put out the content and work the SEO. But at the same time, the viewers got to work. We all got to work y'all side with us too. It's a partnership in this. And I think a lot of content creators forget that. It's a partnership, me and y'all. You understand what I'm saying? That's what's up. Yeah, moving out of state. That's what's up, man. You be careful on your move, lovely creation. But anyway, y'all already know the slogan, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.